My daughter, Pam, she is a content creator. All the content are related to her. She's half Chinese, half Malay.
And I always hear this remark from aunties, uncles and whoever who sees me, They're like, wow, you're so lucky. You get to celebrate both CNY and Hari Raya, huh? You get to collect ang pao 2 times. You get to eat kueh also 2 times.
We don't act like mother and daughter. We really talk as a best friend. And in fact, she's my best friend. Today, I want to see really she's smart enough lah. I want to see her craziness. How is it like? Crack the brain with no one to help.
Meet me there? Where? Wait, what's happening? Wow, I'm speechless I don't know what to say You all don't know my mother My mum, right? Anything can be special to her. Everything is special to her. So when she says something like, meet me there, where? There is where? So I just go? Like take MRT now? But raining I don't have umbrella. Wow, you're serious ah?
You're going to crack her brain, but don't worry. She loves this kind of thing. She loves challenger.
Hey, no car. Wow, GG, my socks are gone. Hey! See the letter wet already. This is what my mum is putting me through. Actually, right, can I check her Apple tag? Because I planted an air tag on her. Find my... I'm not a controlling or possessive daughter, okay? But here it says at home, Wow. Now she bigger already, she know how to take out her air tag. How I look like I just went swimming, Everything is sticking. My socks is making weird sounds. I think I might get it in like 3 tries. Toa Payoh. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I give myself 5 hours. If I don't find her in 5 hours, I will start to panic. Thank you. I decided to come here because this place was quite significant when I was growing up, both for myself and my mum. The significant spot at Toa Payoh is actually the block right behind the Dragon Playground, but it's been demolished. So I thought to myself, okay, if my mum is gonna wait for me, right, she will be at the Dragon Playground because it's the only landmark left from where we lived.
This is at Toa Payoh. We stayed here when she was P6 PSLE. And that's where I divorced the father. So it's a very significant place. And from here, we talk a lot more of my personal life, how I went through things.
She broke the news about her divorce right after like my last PSLE paper. So I was 12 years old when she said that. She was like, oh, I was waiting for like your PSLE to be over before I asked you, like, are you okay if I were to split with your dad?
really bring back to memory lane. So I remember that she asked me when I said I want to live with Dad, she said, is it my problem? And I answered without even thinking. I said, no, you have no problem. I said, Daddy still love you, Mommy still love you. Is that, I said, we cannot work things out. That was our darkest moment. I made the decision to be a single mom from there. With money, very, very limited.
I would say after that conversation, I think she felt more comfortable expressing her intentions with me. That kind of taught me the importance of communicating and expressing yourself, because when she did that, right, I felt safe enough as a child to express my emotions also. So it looks like my mum isn't here. I have wasted almost 2 hours. Clearly we're not that in sync lah. I think Yishun has more memories for us, so I think it's time to head to Yishun. I'm 100% sure that she's in Yishun. I hope my mum is there because I want to wrap this up in 5 hours. I'm starting to feel competitive. This entire neighborhood is very significant to me because I grew up here and then now I'm back here. Yishun means a lot to me also because a lot of my early understanding of both cultures started when I was living in Yishun.
My mom's Malay and my dad's Chinese.
When I think about my roots, right, when I think about, oh, you know, this was where I understood my mom a bit more, this was where I understood my dad a bit more, it was from Yishun. It was actually quite tough growing up biracial. I took Mandarin when I was in school, but my Mandarin was taught by my mother. My mother speaks Mandarin, she speaks Hokkien, she speaks Cantonese. She's really good with her languages, right? But when it comes to the Chinese characters, she's not that great at it. I felt like I was not Chinese enough with certain friends, and then I was not Malay enough either because I can't speak Malay. People would ask me, oh, so are you more Chinese or are you more Malay? But I don't know how to answer. Because my dad doesn't gatekeep the Chinese culture, my mom doesn't gatekeep the Malay culture either. I got 100% from both sides.
Tell me you can't.
That was one of the reasons why I started making like biracial content.
So puasa means you cannot eat? Cannot. Water also cannot.
So we are at North Point and I decided to come here because I spent a lot of time with my mom here, especially when I was growing up. Now I'm very stressed. She better be here.
"25 years ago, North Point was the place we frequent a lot. From where we stayed, I didn't take bus because even for a bus fare also, I try to save lah. So she will be in the pram. So it's a daily thing like instead of staying home, right? So I will just push the pram, and then we will just go there, you know, for lepak. There's always a kiddie palace. There's always a time zone. So it brings a lot of memories there.
Let's go to Gold Heart. It's just there. Honestly, if she's right there, right, I hope it's record breaking lah. But you know, I don't want to be so hao lian. I don't want to get ahead of myself, right? I feel like there's a high chance that she could be there. She's not here. Wow, I really thought here got 50-50 chance I thought we had a good chance
To me, like buying gold, right, it's a form of investment. During that time, I didn't know that the price will go up or down. I just know the value of it is still there. I save money first, and then every year I will buy her a different kind of pendant.
I think that taught me to be practical. She would share with me the breakdown of certain pieces that she would buy. And she explained to me, instead of spending $5 on this meal outside, for example, I would cook at home. And then I'll save for like maybe 2 months, and then I can get the pendant. And then once I can get the pendant, I'll save for the gold chain. And from there, I understood like whatever you spend, it really does add up, and you can choose where you want to put your money to. I feel like if she's not here, she wouldn't be anywhere else in North Point. So I think I'm gonna head to Yishun SAFRA next. Yishun SAFRA was where I spent a lot of time with my mum because we would have our weekly KTV sessions here. So I would think that, wow, this is really a special place for us. It started when I was in primary 2. So I was like 8 years old, all the way till maybe like 10 to 11 years old. She loved to sing and she roped me in, and because of that, I actually picked up singing. It's quite significant to me. I'm so close.
She said, you should SAFRA. I didn't know that that was the place that's significant to her. Maybe that's the only time she see mom is really relaxed, not really a tiger mom, really singing.
It was the first time that we really had a bonding activity together. And I feel like it wasn't just a kiddie activity like or colouring or painting. I was able to enjoy something that she enjoyed, and it became a shared hobby. Okay, I think this is the main entrance. She's not here though. And I don't think she'll be in the rooms. Let me just check to make sure she's not swimming. No. No mother in sight, or at least not my mother is in sight. I checked everywhere, I checked the pools, and she was not there either. So I'm panicking a bit right now. This is the third location. The chances of finding her is going to be quite low. So I'm just going to narrow down to maybe like 2 more locations. So if I OT means my mother OTs also. Actually, that's quite cute. I think she should experience OT once in a while. So maybe I should just take my time. I've got a 4th location. I'm not optimistic anymore. So this is our rental block, the first house that we got together. It was just the 2 of us. So I feel like it's quite a milestone, you know.
I grew up in Yishun, like for the bulk of my childhood. And then when I was around 11 years old, we moved to Toa Payoh. Toa Payoh was where my parents decided to split. So around 14 years old, that's where we moved to Sengkang, just my mum and I.
I still remember the unit that we stayed at.
Sengkang. This was the first house where I started with her as a single mom. Right after I finalized my divorce with the documents, I managed to secure a flat. The first night, sleep on the bare floor because I haven't buy things. We really start from ground zero. And we stayed there for 4 years, 5 years. So that's where we really start as mother and daughter by ourselves.
So as you can see, my mom is not here.
It was a very small space. I started to work. I don't like to borrow money. So I bought a double-decker bed. And then everything, bit by bit, bit by bit. After stay for almost a year, I managed to get the portable icon so that she become more relaxed.
this place meant a lot to her. It means a lot to me as well, but I think even more so for her, because the amount of effort that she put in to secure this unit for us, it was not easy. It was like one of the hardest things that she had to do.
Now when I look back as I watch, right, yeah, I'm very amazed with myself. Money was tight, but I could just juggle here and there. The heartbreaking part was she begins a Sec 2. She has to travel from Sengkang all the way to Woodlands. My heart breaks.
My school was in Woodlands, so every morning I'll have to catch the first bus out of here to Woodlands.
So the journey to school would take around 1 hour 45 minutes. So I'll wake up at 5 and then I'll get ready. I'll leave house at 5:30 in the morning. That's 3 hours of my day just spent on traveling. And that was how I lived all the way to poly. So I understand like how worried my mom was for me.
This was a place that meant a lot to her also, because when I got my O-level results, she was so touched, right, that she cried, you know. She was so proud of my achievement of like being able to go to tertiary, even though we were living in like a one-room flat and she was working part-time and I had to travel back and forth for school. I was still able to make it for my like dream course. So now I'm down to my last location. It's the only option I have left. I don't have any other options. You see that? The sun is setting. You know what that means? It means the day is ending. So our day should be ending also. Let's check my steps. 12,600.
It's been more than 7 hours, right? So Pam have 1 hour left to find me. The penalty, if she cannot find me on time, I'm going to impose a 2 weeks holiday paid by her. And I'm going to prepare a welcome card for her.
If I were to put myself in her shoes, right, this is exactly what she would do. She would make me walk down memory lane, and then the final location would be something that describes the future. I think she really made me think that it's really very her.
We are at Changi Airport. Before I had Pam, I only travelled once. After that, I didn't travel. When I had Pam, basically my time busy with her daily things. Never think of flying off. I totally forgotten how it feels like taking a plane. But after she got married, she brought me to Penang. I was a bit reluctant in terms of money. I do not want to impose on her. She said, don't worry. She said, you are young, you still can walk. And the one that shook me up was that, do you want to wait until you sit on the wheelchair, then I push you around?
If my mom is not there, I really don't know what to say. So this is my 5th location and we're currently at Changi Airport. But I'm hopeless at this point. All my guesses were wrong so far.
So this is where, as a mother, right, I feel very touched that she could bring me. I used to say that I show her Singapore, but she showed me the world. After we came back, that's when Pam said, Mommy, you should go on your solo trip. During that time, I was not prepared to have a solo trip. When she was small, growing up was very, very painful. Even to have a proper meal is not easy. She did ask me, did you ask yourself what you really want? You do not have me. I said, hey, I never think like then you think. So she always liked to shook my brain. I didn't realize that I didn't know what my interest. I didn't give a thought about it. Then I realized, yeah, I would just travel around. Because I'm a person who cannot keep still, just like her. So that's where I went for my trip. It was last year, September 2025. Of course, it's very scary. You know, like the Changi Airport, very huge. Which gate, what gate, you know. So took me one step at a time. And I keep on telling myself, okay, after this, do this, after this, do this. Family said, can lah, mommy, you can. She really give me that kind of 加油.
Should we just try her first? She would always say she introduced me to the world, but now I'm bringing her to see the world. So that's like ringing in my mind right now.
Wow, we are like waiting for the Prime Minister. Kuatan.
This is too big of a place eh. If we missed her also, I wouldn't know eh.
She still haven't taken note of me. If only she turned 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
I'm hopeful, but I'm also hopeless, you know? Like... Oh, she's really there! Oh my God! Yes! Yes! I'm so close to tears because I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
I read first.
Maybe at last you are here. The waiting cost you 2 weeks trip for me.
Let them be your witness. I got my 2 weeks trip sponsored by you.
With me lah.
No.
Oh my God, I'm so tired.
Thank you for finding me. What took you so long? Going through the whole journey to see how we know each other. I've learned a lot about her.
What?
She remembers places where I brought her when she was small, when we had nothing.
Which wrong location felt the most emotional?
Emotional ah? Wow, I think it was Sengkang eh. Because honestly, I've not thought about our lives in Sengkang for a really long time. And when I went there, right, that's where I realised, wow, it really wasn't that easy for us when we were there. But a lot of good things came out of living there also.
Yes, we don't really have a proper place yet, don't have cupboard. So she built her own sun cupboard where she put her books, everything.
I think Changi Airport is very symbolic in a sense, like all this while it felt like wherever she went, whatever she did, it was for me, right? But Changi Airport is the first place where she can put herself first. And I encourage her to do that. So yeah, I feel like Changi Airport is her new starting point in discovering herself.
I would consider this a win because I guessed the location within 8 hours, even though I got here after 8 hours.
That means you don't get the 2
No,
weeks trip.
meet me there. It's not that say guess me where.
So-
Are we playing a guessing game or meeting game?
So that means... Why you all laugh?
It's okay because
get it.
they got in camera. You see, evidence is there. How many cameras we have? 3, right? So you have to swallow your pride and end it with a nice way lah.
Okay lah, you take lah.
Oh, yeah, yes.